How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be unlocking the 95 overall future star Alec Baum. I'm also going to be unlocking a couple other future star cards by completing Showdown in this video. So we need a couple more wins to get to 50 wins in this event, or at least in these future star event part 1 and part 2 combined to get that Alec Baum. There is a stub sale currently going on that will actually be finished tomorrow morning. 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time is when that stub sale will be finished. The game and stubs are currently 15% off in the store. So if you're looking to buy some stubs, now would be the time to do so before that stub sale is over. Anyway, I wanted to try and earn this 50-win event cumulative reward, so that way I would be able to sell him on the market while his price is still inflated a little bit. I was checking out the market this morning, and his price has dropped a little bit since I played some of these games. So let's go ahead and try to finish off this event run. I was at about 48 wins. I sold the Gavin Lux for about 22,000 stubs, and I've been able to have a lot of success in this event. I've lost a couple of games. I haven't gone 12-0 or 12-1 in this particular event. I got to 11-1, and I made a couple defensive mishaps, and it cost me the game. Very similar play to what happened to this opponent right here. I mean, line drive. Center fielder just runs by the ball. I don't know where he was going after the ball got by him. But anyway, I'm looking to take advantage. I mean, no lead is ever safe in any of these event games. No lead is ever safe on All-Star in general, regardless of how many innings you're playing. I mean, you can score 10 runs in one inning if everything goes well, if you're getting rewarded on some poor swings, as well as getting rewarded on some good swings. So you never really know what could happen. The opponent could get into the zone and just start to hit everything out for a home run. I mean, I started to see the ball pretty well. He started to throw fastballs over the middle of the plate and pitches that caught a lot of the plate. I'm just trying to square him up with good timing and continue to hit the baseball, complete some of these missions along the way for some program stars. I want to unlock the third inning boss. I'm at about 150 program stars. I still need to complete conquests, still need to complete a couple things involved with that program, like a few ranked seasons games or win 10 ranked seasons games. I also need to pitch with breakout players. So there's a lot of stuff for me to do in this game right now. I still need to make World Series within these next week and a half or so that we have until like May 13th in order to make World Series. But I wanted to finish off this event with at least 50 wins, so that way I could at least get the cumulative diamond cards players involved with the program. If I don't get all of the packs unlocked and all the XP unlocked and everything along the way at 70 wins, that's okay. I can at least get 80,000 stubs if everything works out and I'm able to win these couple of games. I feel like that Alec Baum could fluctuate in price a little bit. If he's needed for a collection later on in the year, his price might go up because he's an event earlier on in the season. Just things to keep in mind. So I'm trying to sell that card. He might go up in price later on. He might be one of the most rare cards in the game. Who knows how many people are playing this event. Here I got a really interesting hit. Actually a 0-0 ball game, bottom of the first. What a way to start the game off. I ended up getting thrown out at second. So it really wasn't that serious of a play. But it does result in a run because I was able to advance the guy from second base to third base. Jazz Chisholm has been an amazing leadoff hitter for me in this event. Probably been the best future star for me in general. Combined with this event as well as ranked seasons. The one game I've used him in ranked seasons, he came up with a clutch hit off the bench and makes it really difficult for me to figure out where I'm going to play my creative player because that card is so good. Anyway, this opponent gets a lead going. I start to throw the ball right down the middle. I mean, I'm using a pitcher with not the best control, and also his energy is starting to decrease. He's in the yellow, and he's going to throw the pitches over the middle of the plate. If I don't have good input on the pitch, he's going to throw it right there. It's very hittable, even though it's coming in at around 100 miles an hour on that sinker. We're down by 3 runs. We still have 6 outs to work with. So as long as I can kind of chip away at this deficit, I'll be all right. I score 1 right here with Taylor Trammell, a no-doubter. I felt like I was a little bit late on that swing, even though he pulls it and hit it out for a home run. Very next batter, actually in the next inning, bottom of the 3rd inning, down to our last 3 outs now. Line out to start off the inning with Brandon Marsh. That's unfortunate. I mean, it would have been nice to get that to fall in for a base knock, get the leadoff guy on base, potentially in scoring position. If it gets by him out there or hits it down the line for a double, Anyway, we get a base hit from Jazz Chisholm. He is going to get something going here. So we need to capitalize. I'm looking to be aggressive. I'm considering, stealing the bag, trying to hit and run with Vidal Brujan. We just go ahead and let him swing away, and we get the job done. A line drive that's just barely out of the third baseman's reach, and that's going to set us up for a pretty good situation here. Get a seeing eye single, a pitch really low, below the zone, had good okay contact on it, was definitely on top of the ball. But we get that one through the hole now. After a check swing that just barely went foul, we get a just late hit and run pitch to go ahead and bloop it in, hits the chalk there in left field, and we end up walking the game off with 2 outs remaining in the third inning. That was Jorge Mateo running around the bases. I brought him in as a pinch runner to try and score him from first base on a base hit into the gap, or to try and steal him and score him on a single. But I was able to get Alec Baum. At the time that I got him, he was going for about $50K. $58K was the price I sold him for. And now when I looked this morning, his price was at about $47,000 because I was just too tired last night, really busy yesterday preparing for my online classes today. Didn't really want to make the video until this morning once I got a break. So I will have some stuff to take care of as well today, but wrapping up the last week of school, wrapping up the last week of online classes and things like that I'm teaching. So hopefully with everything going, if everything goes as planned, I'll be live streaming a little bit more consistently here, as I haven't in a couple months. I'll be live streaming a little bit more on Twitch, but I wanted to try and unlock as many cards as I can. I was kind of playing this showdown as I'm waiting for a couple of my students to join in a Zoom meeting and all that good stuff. But for the most part, the showdown, I'm using the same method that I've uploaded multiple videos on. I'll go ahead and link those. I've just been skipping to the end of the showdown and completing it by scoring 16 runs and not recording 20 outs. So that's the strategy. Something that I didn't really talk about in previous videos that I kind of wanted to give a piece of advice. I am using a gaming monitor. I feel like that will certainly help. Some people have said that the pitches look a little bit slower on the video. That will happen. I mean, anytime you watch somebody play this game, whether it's on Hall of Fame or Legend, if you're watching someone play, the pitches always look slower than when you're actually holding the controller in your hand, moving the PCI around. It's just kind of a visual thing. It's almost like a deception. It's kind of interesting, but I did see that in the comments. I also saw people asking me, what settings am I using? I'm using zone hitting. I also use the buttons to swing. I know you can use the analog. You can actually use the right analog stick alongside the left analog stick with zone hitting, and I think that's a little more interesting. I like to use the buttons. I like to have that timing. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I always keep my controller plugged in. Whenever I'm playing, I think there might be a setting on your actual PlayStation to play with the controller plugged in and it will act as a wired controller. I'm not sure. Some people have mentioned that. I usually just play with the controller plugged in regardless. I feel like it kind of takes out as much variables as possible, as many variables as you can with input lag and wireless connection. I like my controller to be charged. I don't want it to die in the middle of a game. That has happened before to me in MLB The Show 17. I actually gave up an inside the park home run because my controller died mid-line drive. Anyway, completing Showdown a couple times using this method, talking about a variety of different things in this video. Just looking to unlock a couple future star cards that I think will be pretty good, that I wasn't necessarily trying to unlock right away. I mean, I was able to get 7 of these cards the very first night they released, and then since then I've been able to unlock a few of them, and 18 in total. But I'm not going to be using all of these cards on my ranked seasons team or in this event even. I'm just looking to earn some of these cards, get ready for the next stage on a good amount of teams, and finish off the ones I have a good amount of percentage already accumulated towards. So for the most part, I have like 100% on all the teams that I've unlocked the Face of the Franchise Diamond. The only one I don't necessarily have yet, I believe, is the Cubs. So I need to get that Nico Horner. I need to complete an exchange or get 7 program stars or 7 team affinity stars in the Cubs in order to unlock stage 2, because I'm at like 63. But I wanted to show you a variety of showdowns that I was able to complete. I boosted up my NL Team Affinity Stage 2 vouchers. I'll go ahead and redeem those. I did complete one exchange collection or one exchange program mission for 10 team affinity points for the Nationals, but that's only because I had a couple silvers already just from some pack openings. I only had to buy like 2 gold cards off the market in order to finish off that exchange. So rather than doing another showdown, I just would figure I would do it that way, save myself some time. That way I could get this video up in the middle of my break. Anyway, I wanted to redeem this card. I'll also have a free pack, a Ballin' as a Habit pack, and a couple team affinity packs in this video. I pulled quite a few diamonds so far from the free packs. I mean, all of my diamonds I've pulled have been from packs that you get just from grinding out the game, grinding out the XP reward path, grinding out these showdowns and these team affinities. I've pulled probably close to 10 diamonds, I would say. 9 or 10 diamonds from some of those packs, and they've helped me out. They've helped me out with collections. I sold some of them when they were fluctuated in price. I've made some stubs through the flash sale, and what do you know? There's another diamond right there. So National League, it will be a pitcher, a starting pitcher, and it's a live series cards. Hopefully it's Max Scherzer. Let's see. Nope. Another Walker Buehler. Pulled another Walker Buehler. For whatever reason, I seem to pull that card. It doesn't matter which MLB the Show it is. That's the second or third time I pulled him this year already. I would have been down for Max Scherzer from the Nationals. Anyway, we get a couple future stars. We get Alec Bohm as well, and I ended up selling him for 58K. That's how I was able to build my stubs up and get that 100K stubs. Anyway, peace out. I'll see you in the next one.